Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. wants to be on an even playing field, and he calls out Pacquiao a couple days ago. Actually, I missed the news. I was late on the news. Actually, my subscriber told me, and I seen a YouTube video or something saying, "What did you think about the comments that Floyd Mayweather made about on calling out Manny Pacquiao?" I missed that day because I was busy that day, so I didn't know it was I was late on hearing this news, but it doesn't get me excited because it's not like Floyd Mayweather signed the paper to fight Manny Pacquiao. It's just going to be the same old story. He keeps on saying, "I want to be on an even playing field." He keeps on saying, "I want to have random blood and urine testing," and he keeps on bringing up the past. Like, we wanted to make the fight, but random blood and urine test, they didn't want to take it. But we're not talking about the past. We're talking about right now. And Pacquiao has agreed to that for a long time now. Actually, this is old news. He's agreed to it. And Pacquiao actually did VADA for his last fight, and VADA is way more strict than USADA. And VADA actually catches people, and USADA is the one that they use for the Olympics, and we know what happens there. They don't really catch anyone. So, and that's what I'm quoting what Max Kellerman said, and I think he would know, and it makes sense. So, Manny Pacquiao was doing the VADA testing. That's more strict than USADA. He did it for his last fight, so drug testing shouldn't be an issue. So the interview, the guy interviewing, what's his name? I forget his name now. He says the 800-pound gorilla in the room, Manny Pacquiao. And we want to know if you're gonna fight this guy. And Floyd Mayweather responds saying, "I would love to fight Manny Pacquiao." Going on about that, saying why the fight didn't happen in the past, saying, "Let's get it on, me and him next in May." But the way he's talking, though, it seems like he had to answer these questions because he was at the event. So he was forced to answer these questions, and he pretty much just said what he wanted to say. It wasn't like, he was pretty much, they asked him the question, he had to answer, and this is the answer he responded with. I don't get my hopes up saying, "Oh, yeah, I want to fight Manny Pacquiao." Yeah, he said that after the Ortiz victory at the post-fight conference. He said, "Manny Pacquiao, you're next," and it never happened. I think it was the press conference or the post-conference of the Victor Ortiz fight. But so I don't get excited about this. Mayweather still is his. You can tell the negotiations aren't going to go well. He says it has to be on Showtime, and Showtime's the number one in boxing. No, it's not. In my opinion, HBO's way better than Showtime, and HBO's not going to have that. HBO definitely wants to have an involvement with this fight, and they both should. Showtime and HBO should collaborate and both work together for this event on that day. But what do you call it? So I'm not getting excited by Floyd Mayweather calling out Manny Pacquiao. It's not like he signed the paper, and like it's just the same old stuff. He says Manny Pacquiao's in a tight position and his pay-per-view numbers are down. But really, when you look at their pay-per-view numbers, Manny Pacquiao's last pay-per-view in the U.S. did 800,000. Mayweather's last pay-per-view in the U.S. did 900,000. And that's pretty close if you ask me. And he's like, he keeps on going on about the $40 million that he offered Pacquiao. But if I was Pacquiao, I'd never take that deal anyway. I'd never take that deal. That is a shitty deal. The fight's going to generate like $200 million, and Pacquiao's only going to get $40 million. And it's going to be, and Floyd's the one going to be paying him it. I remember Floyd was like, "I'll give you 20 up front and I'll give you 20 after." That sounds sketchy to me. I'd never do that. Why is Floyd the one paying Pacquiao? That's just stupid. Like, wouldn't it be like I don't know. That just sounds kind of. I would never take that deal, and I'm glad Pacquiao didn't take that deal because that's just stupid. So, and now Floyd Mayweather has a $100 million offer and he's not taking it. So. what I get from this is Floyd Mayweather just responded because he had to, because he was he was at the event and they needed an answer, and he gave them a bunch of garbage saying he wants to fight, blah blah blah. Pacquiao's not getting the same money as he would have back then, even though Pacquiao deserves it. Pacquiao's looking great lately. Just beat the top 5 pound for pound boxer. Just beat a undefeated champion. And look impressive doing it. And Mayweather's not looking so good lately. Their pay-per-view numbers are pretty much close, pretty much the same. Only 100,000 difference. Because I don't look at the China pay-per-views, because they're not going to do as good. But I'm looking at the U.S. pay-per-views, and Manny Pacquiao is doing almost as good as Floyd. So at most 60-40 split. Mayweather gets 60, Pacquiao gets 40. But what I get from this interview, I didn't get anything. I just got Mayweather he's just talking, and he had to answer the questions, and I really don't know, the negotiations are going to be tough, and I don't know if the fight's going to happen really, because Floyd, his demands are just crazy. So anyway, let me know what you guys think, and what do I think? I think Mayweather's a coward, and I think he doesn't want the fight. And just his expressions, the way he's talking, you can tell he's just talking for the sake of talking. He doesn't really want the fight. And I really don't know how you could walk away from that much money when you're called money. But anyway, yeah, so this doesn't really get me excited. Mayweather calling out Pacquiao wasn't really calling Pacquiao out, really. Like, he's saying it, but he's just saying it. There's going to be no action to go with it. So, thanks for watching. Power Boxing out.